The Newsline.
Hello and welcome back to Newsline, brought to you by People's TV. In today's news commentary, we wish to draw your attention to the new mayor-elect of the New York City, Zohran Mamdani. In fact, we wish to bring you a rather hilarious development about the socialist Democrat who had a landslide victory. It's being reported he has requested an appointment with the President Donald Trump. The President Trump has announced on Truth Social that Mamdani was given the appointment and honoring the request. He will meet the new mayor on the 21st in the Oval Office. It is no secret that Mamdani has fallen from the cloud number 9 and hit the reality on the ground. Within less than 4 days after his election, Mamdani requested $4 million from his supporters to finance his transition team. If we give you a picture of Mamdani, the few incidents which have transpired so far are more than enough. When a reporter asked whether he condemns the October 7th massacre and the Hamas terrorists behind the bloody attack, he refused to condemn and provided vague responses. He is a strong anti-Israeli, anti-Jewish, radical Islamic politician. He continues to blame Israel for a non-existing genocide based on fake stats. Mamdani has criticized President Trump both before and after his election, and he has publicly stated that he would seek to hold Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu accountable if Netanyahu visits New York City for the UN General Assembly in 2026. While Mamdani's comments have drawn attention, there are no legal provisions that would allow the arrest of a foreign head of state in New York City. He assumed confidently that his policies and positions on Israel and Palestine will shape his political career. Now, despite his prior criticisms of President Trump, Mamdani has requested a meeting with him, reflecting the practical reality that federal support and coordination are essential to manage the city effectively. It is crucial that President Trump approaches this meeting with a clear understanding of Mamdani's positions. The meeting can be seen as a political signal, showing that Mamdani faces the practical realities of governing New York City. Despite his earlier rhetoric and promises to deliver sweeping changes, there is no way the city can operate effectively without federal support. This encounter underscores that even newly elected officials must navigate the limits of local authority and rely on cooperation with the federal government to manage the city's complex needs. Mamdani appears to be a politician who prioritized appealing to the crowds that supported him during his campaign. The United States is governed by its own laws, yet he publicly stated he would seek to hold the Israeli Prime Minister accountable if Netanyahu visited New York City, a claim with no legal basis. President Trump's agreement to meet Mamdani likely reflects an awareness of the complex and practical challenges the new mayor faces. Despite being an American, Mamdani's rhetoric at times has resembled the bold promises often associated with politicians in less stable political environments, highlighting the contrast between campaign statements and governing realities. Mamdani's positions on Hamas have drawn sharp criticism. While living in the United States, the cradle of democracy, he initially hesitated to unequivocally condemn the October 7th attack. Regardless of his personal background, faith, or country of origin, such statements conflict with the expectations of public office, and the U.S. critics argue that by failing to clearly denounce terrorism, he sends a troubling message about his stance on security and accountability. The debate surrounding his rhetoric underscores the need for elected officials to balance personal convictions with the responsibilities of governing a diverse and globally connected city like New York. If this report helped you see the situation on the ground clearly, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe to People's TV, where truth has no agenda, and facts speak louder than spin.
Subscribe us for more details.